My sunshines, my sunshines, my sunshines. Hello, 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 my beautiful people. Welcome to Life of Sunshine on Wheels. Of course, it's your girl Shana, and I'm here with another video. Okay, now let me tell you all today what I'm going to show you how to do. This is going to be a tutorial, and I'm going to be working on a ta-da crochet willow granny square. That's right, a crochet willow granny square. So I'm going to show you all how to do this, and let's get this ball rolling. All right, I'll be back. Okay, once again I'm back, and we're going to be working on this crocheted willow granny square. And what we need is, of course, some shears, your crochet hook of any size, but you can also use the recommended size for your yarn, which I am using Big Twist, and there is Big Twist value, and their size hook recommended is a 5.00. Well, I've decided that I'm going to use a size J, which is a 6.00 millimeter hook. All right, so what we're going to do, make sure you have your yarn, because this is the only way you're going to be able to do this. All right, so what I have here, first what I am going to do is I am going to take my two fingers and my thumb, and I'm going to place this loose end of the yarn through those, and I'm going to take this yarn and go around again, and it will be just like that. And then I'm going to take this hook, go underneath that very first piece of yarn, and then take the hook and pull it through that yarn through, twist, just leave it there, remove my hands, fingers, and here we go. And I'm going to chain one. Now I'm going to chain up a total of 2 more so that I can have 3. I did 1 already. We have 2 and we have 3. There you go. So this 3 will count as my very first double crochet, and I will need to do a total of 16 of the double crochets around this circle here. Okay, so I'll show you how to do the first 2 double crochets, then we'll go from there. Yarn over hook, go through the middle of the circle, you hook facing up, pull through. You have 3. There we go. We have, if you can see it, we have 3 loops on the hook. Go through the first 2, have 2 left. Go through the first 2. I'll do 1 more to show you again. Yarn over, go through the middle, pull through. I have a total of 3 here. Pull through the first 2 and pull through the last 2. Now that's my double crochet, and remember we have to get a total of 16 around here. I have 3, so I need to do a total of 10 more. So I'll be back once I have the total of 16 double crochets. All right, so I have 13, 14, 15, and now 16. All right, so next what I am going to do is I'm going to take this loose string here, and I'm going to pull it as tight as I can to close up the circle there in the middle, the best that I can get. But don't pull too hard where you will, pop the yarn or rip it apart, but just pull it enough, tight enough that it's going to close up your circle there in the middle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and to count 1, 2, 3, go into that very top stitch of the very first double crochet, and I'm going to take my hook, go through that very first stitch, pull through, and I'm going to slip stitch through both. So let me do that again to make it clear. I am going to take this hook here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, count up to the very first double crochet that we completed, and in that top stitch I'm going to take my hook through and I'm going to pull my yarn through both loops, which will be my slip stitch. Okay, now next I'm going to chain up a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that the reason why I'm going to chain up 4 is because the first 3 will be considered one double crochet, and the fourth one will be considered an extra chain. So it's going to be a double crochet, chain 1. So we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1 all the way around on top of each stitch. So you should have 16 double crochets, and between each double crochet you should have one extra, stitch. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Yarn over. We're going through that first stitch. Pull through. We're doing a double crochet. Pull through 2. Pull through. Chain 1. Let's do that again. Double crochet. Go through the next stitch. Pull through. Have 3 on your hook. Pull through 2. Pull through 2. Chain 1. Let's do it again. Double crochet, yarn over, pull through, 3 on your hook, pull through 2, then pull through 2, chain 1. I'm going to do it one more time on camera for you. Yarn over, we're doing a double crochet, going into that next stitch, pull through, have a total of 3, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1. We have to have a total of 16 double crochets with 1 stitch in between. So we're going to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, all the way around until we get to the end. I'll be back. All right, sunshines, I'm back. I'm down to 2 double crochets left here to do in chain 1. So I'm doing a double crochet, chain 1, and 1 more double crochet. And I'm going to do a chain 1. All right, now that that is done, I'm going to count up 1, 2, 3, which will be that very first double crochet. And in that very top of that third stitch, the third stitch, not the fourth one, but the third one, I'm going to take my yarn. I'm going to take my hook through, pull yarn through, and I'm going to pull my yarn through again. So I'm making a slip stitch. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Now this pattern next that I'm going to be doing, this double crochet counts as 1 stitch. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here is go in between that space where that chain 1 is at the top. I'm going into this space there where my thumb is, and I'm going to place 2 double crochets. So I'm going to go in and do 1. Then I'm going to go in again and do another double crochet. And now on top of this double crochet here, in top, you may have to move your double crochets, but this top stitch here, I'm going to yarn over and do a double crochet in the top of that stitch. So in the spaces where there is just a chain, we're going to do 2 double crochets and do 1 double crochet on top of this stitch. All right, I'm going to do it again. Double crochet, 1, double crochet, 2, and on top, double crochet. Double crochet 1, double crochet 2, and top, double crochet. So I am going to be actually doing that pattern all the way around. Once again, it is 2 double crochets. and then 1 double crochet on top of the stitch. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in the space, and then 1 double crochet on top of that stitch. All right, so I'll be back once I'm almost finished this row. All right, sunshines, I'm back and I'm almost at the end of this row. So I have to do another 1 and then a 2. And then place a double crochet on top of that stitch. And then when you get to the end of this row, you're going to do 2 double crochets. Just 2, no more after that. 1, and now 2. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the very top. 1, 2, 3. That third stitch at the top, we're going to go through. Take the yarn, pull through. Let's do a slip knot again. Voila. And now that row is completed. Now, next up, what we are going to do is we're not going to chain. Again, we're going to go over to the very next stitch, which is this stitch right here over top. We're going to go into that top stitch there. See? And we're going to do a pull through, 2 loops on the hook, and we're just going to pull through those 2. Now we are on to the next row. So we have done row 1, we've done row 2, row 3. Now we are on to row 4. Now with row 4, it's going to be totally different from the last rows. What we're going to do is first, we are going to chain up a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now once you chain up 5, you're going to count 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And in that third stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. Okay? Now, moving on to the next, we're going to do a total of 1, 2, 3. We're chaining 3. The very first one, we did a total of 5. Now, next, we're doing a chain of 3, and then we're going to count 3 stitches here. 1, 2, 3. And in that third stitch, we're going to do another single crochet. So we're going to do pull through, 2 on the hook, pull through all 2. And we're going to do that again, a total of 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to count up a total of 3 stitches here. 1, 2, 3. And in that third one, we're going to place another single crochet. So go through, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, and pull through. And we're going to do another set of chain 3. So this is going to be the last set of chain 3. And I'm going to get you all to see the pattern here. So we're going to do our last set of chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Count 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And in that third one, we're going to do a single crochet. Hook goes through, pull, 2 loops on the hook, and pull through the 2. All right, now we're going to repeat it over again where we're going to do chain 5. I'm going to do it one more time. Let's chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, and in that third stitch, make a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Count 1, 2, and on that third stitch, single crochet. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, count. 1, 2, 3. Third stitch, we're going to single crochet. Going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Third stitch, we're going to single crochet. All right, and then we're going to be repeating that. We're going to chain 5 and do 3 sets of chain 3. And we're going to repeat it all the way around the same pattern again. So I'll be back. All right, so we're back here, back at the end of row 4. So at the end of row 4, I'm going to show you how we finish it off. We're going to go ahead and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. That very first single crochet stitch that we did in the beginning, we're going to go right back through there. And we're going to pull through. And we're going to pull through again. So we're making a slip stitch in that very last chain 3. All right, and now we're going to go ahead, and here is row 5. Now row 5 is pretty easy, and basically what we're going to be doing from here on out is a repeat of 4 and 5. All right, now it's something different in there, but I'm going to show you all. All right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to do 5 double crochets in this first section here. So we're going to go through. We already got 1 double crochet here, so that's 1. So we're doing 2. We have 3. We have 4. And we have 5. And now what's different is in row 5, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do another 5 inside of this section here to finish it off. So yarn over 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, that's that very first section there. Then we're moving on to this here where my thumb is, and we're going to put a single crochet in there. So go through that first set of chain 3, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, pull through the 2. And now moving on to the second chain 3 section, we're going to put a total of 7 double crochets into that section. So it's going to be 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have a total of 7 double crochets in the second chain 3 space. And now the last chain 3 space, we are going to do a single crochet, go through, pull through, 2 on the hook, pull through all 2. Now we're back to a chain 5 space. And in this chain 5 space, we're going to double crochet 5. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into that same 5 chain space and do another 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next chain 3 space, we're going to put a single crochet. And in the middle, the second, chain 3, 7 double crochets. So that's 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And in that very last chain 3 space, single crochet. All right, let's repeat this all the way around, and I'll be back to end off round 5 and work on round 6. All right, so I am back to finish off row number 5, and this is how we're going to finish this off. We're going to go into the very last section of the chain 3 space here and going to do a single crochet again, pull through, and then we're going to go to the very top, 1, 2, 3 of that very first chain here. We're going to go through to the top of this very first chain here and slip stitch to join. So what we just did in this very first chain 3 space here, we did a single crochet in the very first set of chain 3 here. We went into the very first top of that stitch and slip stitch. Now we're going on to row number 6, and what we're going to do is chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I need you to place your fingers where that very first chain 3 is, and now chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you have a total of 8 chains. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to slip stitch into that big space here in between the 5 double crochets, that chain 3 space here at the top. We are going to crochet 1 single crochet to join. I may have said slip, but we're going to do 1 single crochet to join, and then we're going to chain up 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go back in this same space and do a single crochet again. And after that last single crochet, we are going to do a chain of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this very space here, single crochet, we are going to do a double crochet. So chain over, go through your very single crochet. That's right there. That very single crochet that's there, we're going to pull through, and we have 3 chains on our hook, and we're going to pull through 2, pull through 2. All right, now we're on top of the 7 double crochets. We're moving on to that section next. We're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the 4th double crochet here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we are going to single crochet. So in that 4th double crochet at the top, we are going to go through and do a single crochet. All right, and now we're going to do another chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do a double crochet in this very single crochet right here. Go over, go through, pull through, 3 chains on your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, and now we are over the 5 double crochets. We are going to chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in that space there. Now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to single crochet back into the same space. And then we're going to do 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do a double crochet into this single crochet in the middle. Double crochet, and now that we're at the 7 double crochets here, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th double crochet here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a single crochet. And now we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into that single crochet there. And we're going to be repeating this all the way around to the end. And I will be back to show you how to finish off row 6. All right. All right, my family, we are back with the ending of row 6. So what are we going to do now is I have completed half of the chain 3 and did a single crochet. Then I'm going to do the last chain 3, which is 1, 2, 3, and I am going to go over to the beginning where we did the 8 chains. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, into my 3rd chain. I'm going to do a slip stitch. All right. And I'm going to do the slip stitch through there. And now row number 6 is done. And now we are on to row number 7, which is the last row. All right. Now this chain 3 here that I just slip stitched into will make one of the 5 double crochets needed to complete this section, this opening here. So now I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. That's already 1 double crochet. Now we're going to move on and do a total of 4 more double crochets into this section. So that's 1, and then we're going to do 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Because we have the chain 3 here that counts as 1. We just need to add 4 more so we can have 5 in this section. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is now done. Now we're going over to this chain 3 open space, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. So go in, do 3 double crochets. That's 1 double crochet. That's 2 double crochet and 3 double crochet. And now we are going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Go back into the same section with another 3 double crochets. So that is 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. Now moving on back to this section here where we have chain 5. We're going to do 5 double crochets in this section. So that's going to be 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, and 5 double crochet. And now we're moving on to this first 3 chain space here, and we're going to put 3 double crochets. So that's going to be 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet. And we are going to do it again in this space right here, chain 3 space. We're going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. And now we're going up where we're going to be heading towards a corner. So we're going to do a total of 5 double crochets in this chain space right here. So we have 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5 double crochet, and now we are going to be moving on to this chain 3 space, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. So we got 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back in that same space. Do 1 double crochet, do 2 double crochet, do 3 double crochet, and now we're going to go in this chain 5 space and do 5 double crochets. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, and 5 double crochet. And now we're going to repeat, do 3 where there's a chain 3, do 5 where there's a chain 5, and the corner space we'll do 3 double crochets, chain 3, and then do another 3 double crochets in that space. I'll be back when I'm near the end of round 7. All right. All right, sunshines. We are now close to the end of row 7. So what I'm going to do is finish off with my chain 3 in this space. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and then I'm going over to my very last chain 3 space here, and I'm going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet, and then I am going to slip stitch in the top chain 3 stitch here. So count up 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch through that there, pull through, and just go through one more yarn over, pull through, and voila, just like that, row 7 is done. And guess what? The Willow granny square is done. This is it, you all. It doesn't take that long to do once you get the hang of it. It pretty much repeats itself after row number 4. So we got row 1 here, row 2, row 3. Yes. After row 3, it pretty much repeats itself. Not row 4, but after row 3, it pretty much repeats itself. But yes, here we go, and it is finished. I hope I was able to explain this Willow granny square the best that I could. I hope you enjoyed the video. And also, if you haven't done so, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, of course, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll be back with more and more and more. Bye.